Hello, Amanda here with Crafting with Amanda, and I'm so excited to be celebrating Galaxy Girl Creations, or Janet, and her 2,000 subscriber giveaway and hop. So be sure to go over to Janet Galaxy Girl's channel and check out what you need to do to be entered into the giveaway. Also give her so many props and love, share the love with her for just the amazing person that she is. Here are some photos that I found from when we visited California for the first time, and we went to Santa Monica Pier, first time we had seen it. So I thought the colors in it worked really well with the In Full Bloom papers from Close to My Heart. And just recently I went ahead and splurged on the scrapbooking workshop. I had gotten the card workshop last month, but as I was looking more and more at this paper and using it and falling in love with it, I just thought the scrapbooking workshop pages and embellishments and all of the die cuts that are included would work really well with some of my mom's heritage album project that I am still working on and will probably continue to work on for a long time. But all of these images, these are all the die cuts, and it tells you which project it goes with. So if you want, you can cut the workshop just like they tell you. And Close to My Heart actually has Facebook Live videos where they walk you through all the cuts, walk you through the creating of all the pages. I tend to just use all of the things in it, how it works for me and my photos, and do something new with it. So I'm showing you more of the In Full Bloom papers. And now I'm doing a die cut because Janet's thing is she loves these pick 5 challenges. So out of her list of 8 things, pattern paper, mixed media, inked edges, die cuts, layers, enamel dots or sequins, stamping, and dimensional alphabets, I am picking 5 of those items to incorporate in this layout. And this layout is actually going to be a 2-page layout, one page, the left side today, and then I will do the companion page for my Tuesday video. This stamp set that you see here is only available in the Wildberry Blast campaign that Close to My Heart is running, and I just think it's going to be, I think it is an amazing stamp with so many versatile uses, and I end up using it for more things than I even realized today. So going back to Janet's challenge, this is a die cut or a cut file from Cricut, and it's from the You Are Here image set by Close to My Heart. So I'm just inking with black ink the edges because the white core paper with Close to My Heart, I just wanted to give it that rich feel. And then with toffee ink, I am kind of distressing the edges of all of the carts for my Ferris wheel. I'm just, I don't know, their carnivals, their equipment gets used and it doesn't get painted all the time and they're not fresh. And so I just thought by using this light brown toffee color that it would just give it some age and not be so stark on the paper. So that's what I'm doing here. And then the windows that was cut when it did the carts, it was just laying on my desk and I'm like, oh my gosh, those are perfect for doors on the unit. So I just popped those down and used that stamp set to make a pattern on the doors, because I don't know about you, but when I go and see carnivals, they have flowers or some sort of embellishment on them, and I just thought that this little stamp set, it's not really a flower, it's just kind of splotches in a pattern. I just thought it worked really well. So now I'm kind of dry fitting the photos along the edge of that Ferris wheel, and I won't have the photo of the Ferris wheel on the left-hand page. It'll be on the companion page that you will see tomorrow. And then these are also photos. I'm kind of dry fitting the companion page just to give me an idea of kind of some balance and what colors I want to use. I don't know about you, but I always think about umbrellas or awnings, and awnings have stripes in them. So I was thinking I was going to use the back side of the floral paper as kind of my pattern paper on this, but I'm not really feeling it with these beach photos. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it over, and now you can see the cameras and the Edison bulbs and all of that floral, which isn't necessarily associated to the beach for me, but because these photos are going to be 3 down, you're really not going to see a lot of that pattern paper, and the colors and the interest in them I think are great. So now I'm going to add a little bit of a mixed media element here, and as you can see, I'm just taking the sandwich bag and smushing it into my ink pad, and then in my hand I'm spraying just some water on it. And the first couple times I only did one spray. This last one I wanted thinner dots, and so I sprayed it multiple times to make those thinner dots. And I'm really liking how this is coming together. I have this glacier cardstock that was just laying around as a piece from a previous layout when I did my mom's heritage album for the 30 Days of Sketches in March. And I just thought this would give the feel. When we were at Santa Monica Pier, there was actually some wooden planks that kind of led you from the sidewalk out closer to the ocean, where there was like some showers and feet washing stations set up, and the planks themselves were green. Not this pale of green, actually more of a hunter's green, but it's the same, you know, it wasn't all sand, but of course there was sand on those planks. So that's what I was trying to emulate there, and also give something for my Ferris wheel to rest on. So I'm going to go and correct my issue that I am having with my tape gun. So I don't know if you saw that, but the tape gun, the paper kept rolling back on itself. So I fixed that. I attached my background paper, and I did trim those photos so that they're not a full 4x6, and then they can kind of be spaced evenly. And I need some sort of an embellishment cluster that's going to help draw your eye from the left-hand side of the page in the Ferris wheel over to the right-hand page that you'll get to see tomorrow. So that's exactly what I'm doing here, is kind of setting up this cluster of embellishments from the In Full Bloom sticker sheet. And again, there's some red in the Ferris wheel, and there's red nowhere else in this layout. So I'm grabbing the candy apple red ink, also a second little background stamp from the Wild Berry Blast stamp, and I'm just adding kind of berries on of that white and black branch. So I'm making sure that I've covered all 5 things. I have pattern paper, mixed media, I inked the edges, I also did stamping, and there's a die cut. So I hit all 5. Janet, congratulations. I really appreciate you helping get me into this community. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Be sure to give love to all the rest that are hopping around and celebrating Janet. I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.